If you don't leave any room in the box and the box gets damaged, then your cards get damaged. What are you doing, Fanatics? I forgot. I know you're busy. I won't bug you about my mega boxes. We'll just rip them. Let's have some fun. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. These Topps mega boxes finally came in from Fanatics. I think I ordered these things back in the middle of October. I was excited when I ordered them, and then after seeing a bunch of these being ripped, I am unsure what we're going to see today.
It's a trap!
I'm sure by now you've probably seen some blasters, hobby boxes, jumbo hobby boxes being ripped. I think everyone is in agreement. It's nice to have the license back with Topps in a lot of ways, but man, this product has been absolutely rough so far.
Brother, what's that?
These boxes do have a little bit of damage, as you can see here, from the way that they were packaged. Hopefully there's nothing wrong with the cards inside. We're about to find out. But these were $49.99 a piece from Fanatics website. I know Target, Walmart sells these for, I think, $49. If you are by a Meyer, I believe they are $59.99. So I would definitely say, unless you are really scratching to rip these things, don't pay more than $50 for them. We got our 16 packs here. You're going to get a lot of base cards. I do not know the parallels that are in each mega box. I know we're probably going to get a handful of rainbows, some holofoils, probably some pinks, if they're anything like the baseball versions. But just like the baseball version, Series 1 of the mega boxes were absolutely awful. Got a Kneppel here. Probably just the base 45th. Oh, do have a Cooper. Got a KG with an 8-bit baller holofoil. It's a nice looking insert. And our first Cooper flag base. I know that sounds crazy. We have not ripped a lot of the Topps basketball. Just a handful of blasters, a fat pack, a few hanger packs. But this is the first base Cooper. Might be our best pull from both boxes. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. I'm pretty sure it is the only base rookie card that we have not pulled to this point. Hopefully it's a good sign. Popping a Cooper in the first pack. But again, I do not have high expectations for these. I think we're probably going to get cooked pretty good. I did see the holiday mega boxes on the shelf. Wasn't quite sure if I was going to grab one or not, so I left them there. Might go back to the store and snag one. The holiday sets are always a fun rip. Got another holofoil here. Mr. Podcast himself.
I plan to take a break from the pod.
Paul George. Got an Ace Bailey. The 8-bit ballers. Yeah, let me know if you've seen these at your stores near you. Have you picked them up? Have you ripped them? I think essentially these are just like opening, two blaster boxes, but without all of the opening day tip-off parallels. There are good cards to be found in these. I don't want to be completely negative. I do enjoy ripping the base top sets, but it just seems like the pull rates are pretty bad. Got a Thomas Sorber here. The base 45th. Colin Murray Boyles. Malawak and a Kneppel there on the back. Yeah, I know Topps flagship is not the most entertaining rip if you're not pulling anything. But again, if you are a collector, I would say within 2 mega boxes, you should probably be able to build the entire set. Thought we had something there. That OG Anunoby card with the side print. We'll take a Cade. Cade is off to a crazy start this year. Got a Wemby in there as well. I did see that Yuki, I believe, got released off of the Grizzlies.
Yuki, step back three. Yes!
Kind of scrolling through sports news, and I'm pretty sure that's what I read. If I am wrong, let me know down in the comments. I know he had a little bit of a fan base down there. Got a Tyler Hero. Will Riley. Tyler Hero there with the rainbow. Generation Now VJ Edgecomb. I'll definitely take that, even though it's just the base. Probably the next best rookie to get at this point in this set. Yeah, hopefully we can find something numbered. Maybe a relic. Hopefully an autograph. If we're super lucky. Home court advantage. Or one of the king of cards. Or king of the court. SSPs. Which look absolutely crazy. But again, with the pull rates as bad as they are, I'm probably thinking we're just going to get a lot of parallels. Hopefully we can get a few Cooper Flag rookies, rookie inserts, and I'll call that a good day. But again, $49.99 for these things. Oh, what do we have here? Looks like just an 8-bit ballers. Pink bottom kind of got me there. Got a Jarrett Allen. Our 45th. Oh. I think that's a pink one. Kind of hard to see from where I'm sitting with the light on it, but looks a little pink. A little medium rare. Carter Bryant. I don't know how rare the pink parallels are. They're not numbered. In the baseball sets, you normally get one in every other box. Find them in the blasters, the hangers, the mega boxes. We'll see what else we can find. Hopefully that is not the hit from our box, but it very well may be. Got Jokic in there. He's absolutely going off right now. Yang Hansen. Yeah, so far with the NBA season, my Pistons are looking really good. Have a pretty easy schedule to start the year. I know they've been on, 9 or 10 game win streak, but competition's not been the best. It will get better. So we'll see if they can keep up with the NBA leaders. Take a Vince Carter 8-bit ballers. Yeah, other NBA news. Of course, Nico Harrison getting fired. Mavs fans everywhere are celebrating, but I also feel for you because that guy absolutely demolished your team. I'm sorry if you are a Mavs fan. Sounds like they are probably going to blow up the team if they can trade Anthony Davis, which getting paid $60 million a season, it's going to be a hard sell. They're probably going to have to pair him up with some draft picks to get him out of town. But it also makes you wonder, is it going to have an effect with Cooper Flag, the value of his cards right now, because they still are very high. But if he continues having the season that he is right now, especially on the crap team that he's on, I mean, you can only imagine the value of his cards are probably going to drop. And Asa Newell. Got Fears in there in the back. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I know he's been forced to play a lot of different situations that most rookies are not used to playing. They've been kind of leaning on him because Kyrie is also out. Don't really have a true point guard. So hopefully people can just understand the situation that's going on. Got Ben Simmons there with our hollow foil. Complete waste. Reza Shea there on the back. The all-rookie team. Stamped card. Yeah, the Lakers doing their thing without LeBron. Luka and Austin Reeves are just cooking. I think they got smacked the other night, but it also makes you wonder, are they going to move on from LeBron? Are they going to try to move him and his contract? Or is he going to come back and completely disrupt what they have going on? Who knows? He could come back and they could just start tearing it up even more. But it's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. You know, Bronny's not going to be helping the situation. I don't know how he is still hanging around the team. Seeing some of the highlights of when he does get playing time, maybe it's just me. He just doesn't look right out there. He looks off, we'll put it that way. Looks like a kid playing with a bunch of grown men. I think it's more so his decision making. It just doesn't look like he, is reacting how he should. It looks like he's processing everything. But you got to feel for him. Really crappy situation to be in. But down to our last pack. Hopefully we can find a little last pack magic because this first box has been absolutely brutal. But again, we were expecting this. I was not expecting anything too crazy. I think at this point we should be able to build our entire base set. Got a Steph Curry in there. Jaylen Brown, his fake hair. Oh, there's a VJ Edgecomb. We'll take that, even though it's just the base. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Jaylen Brown and his hair mishap, go Google it, YouTube it. Fortunately, some of his hair came off during a game, but it wasn't hair. Let's get into the second mega box, see if it can be any better than the first. Shouldn't be very hard, considering I think our best pull was either the pink Jarrett Allen or the base Cooper. These packs are going to be interesting. That's why this box was a little bowed out. Hopefully there's no damage to these cards, but doesn't really matter if there's not anything in them. But no, that first box didn't really look like there was any damage to any of the cards. Might have been a couple dings here and there and a couple corners, but considering that the bottoms of the boxes were kind of bent upwards, not too shabby. We'll take a Danny Wolf. The base 45th, Dylan Harper. Generation Now. Pop that Danny Wolf into the PC, being a Michigan man. But yeah, other places in the NBA, Spurs, they're tearing it up. Wemby is looking like the unicorn that we all thought he was going to be. I know last year he had that blood clotting issue, but definitely looks like he's back in full force. Got a Batum there with our hollow foil. Man, our parallels so far have been pretty bad. It'd be nice just to get a star, maybe a rookie. Not a bunch of old dudes that are on their way out of the league. No offense to Batum, Ben Simmons. Well, I speak, and it comes true. We have a Joel Embiid with the rainbow foil. Still not worth anything, but another VJ Edgecomb there on the back. Yeah, the Spurs are looking good. Nuggets are looking good. Jokic is doing his thing. Putting up points like crazy. Just like he always does. OKC, I believe, at this point only has one loss. They're like 11-12-1. So they're definitely not having their championship lull that some teams do. Just cooking right from the start again. Yeah, there's a lot of negative press in the NBA world right now. Of course, you have all the gambling allegations and all the nonsense on that end. Still don't really know how deep it goes because I think we're waiting to find out who else is involved, what else they were doing. Got a queen there from the Pelicans. The Pelicans are in absolute dumpster fire mode. Joe Dumars has pretty much ruined their entire organization. And they are not looking good at all. Clutch City Prospects. VJ Edgecombe. Pulled a couple of him. We'll take that. Kareem on the back. And yeah, on top of it all, you still have the Clippers nonsense with Steve Ballmer. And all the money laundering, if you want to call it that, or whatever the heck was going on with the payments to Kawhi. Oh, we have something backwards. We might have something here. Corey Kispert with a 45th. From the Clippers, we have a Yannick, Conan, Niederhauser. Well, we got a parallel. It's a rookie. It's a holofoil. I guess we'll take it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. These boxes are just... they're bad. Again, we were expecting this, so this is no shock to us. But man, it would be nice just to pull... I'm not even talking anything crazy. You know, maybe just one of those 2025 parallels, you know, somewhat star. I'll take a Cade. You know, give me a Cade in a 2025. I'm cool with that. What do we have here? No way. You've got to be kidding me. We have a 2025 DC Duos. They're dazzling the city. Well, we got Dylan Harper base. I'll take that. So we talk about it. We get a gold card. But not only do we not get a player, we get a team card. We're going to grab it a chair. This is probably our best pull from both boxes. This is probably the pull from the second box. I'm not going to lie. Just the way that Topps does their things. Again, I open up a lot of baseball. I'm a big baseball fan, so I kind of know how Topps goes. It's pretty much identical to Series 1 last year. Which begs the question, why in the heck are we still buying this stuff? But and Anthony Davis there, again, pretty sure he's on the way out of Dallas. At least that's what all the rumors have been saying. They're trying to heal him up to make sure he's not hurt for trade value, but again, when you're carrying a $60 million contract, you're kind of screwed. SGA there. Got a handful of team cards. Got a Pistons card. Ant-Man. Got Jordan Clarkson here with a rainbow. Looking happy in that photo. Yeah, hopefully that wasn't the only pull of this box. Gold out of 2025, but it most likely will be. But we're hoping for something. Got Mr. Zesty himself there on top.
It's crazy because after all that...
Let's see what we have here. Carter Bryant with our 45th. LaMelo Ball. Dyson Daniels. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Are you still buying Topps flagship basketball? I know most basketball fans, you probably, at least grabbed a single blaster, maybe a hanger. You got to see at least what, the set's about. But I know a lot of people are not going crazy with this set. At this point, we haven't really pulled much of anything besides a Jason Tatum Purple Shimmer out of a hanger box. I think out of one of the only hanger boxes we did rip, we were able to pull a card that's been better than pretty much everything else that we've ripped. A Yannick there, and we do have a Cooper flag here with our 8-bit ballers. Looks like there was something on the top of the card, but we'll take that. Another Cooper insert. Pop it into a sleeve real quick. Probably a $2 card, if that. Yeah, we'll grab him a chair. Yeah, our pulls are looking pretty bleak. For 2 mega boxes, $50 a pop. Your return is it's a whole lot of nothing in most cases. Again, you can find, it's like it was meant to happen. But yeah, you can find nice cards in these boxes, whether it's the megas, the blasters, the hangers, the fat packs, but they are they're very hard to find. It's like a needle in a haystack. Got Orion Kalkbrenner, our 45th. Jimmy Butler. Clint Capella there on the end. But if you watched all the way through, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully there's a little last pack magic in here. Other than that, these boxes have been, they've been buns. We'll put it that way. These boxes have been buns. DeAndre Ayton. That's the other thing. There's a lot of players who are still in their old jerseys, old teams. Got John Stockton there, Reza Shea, Trey Johnson on the back. But, all right, let me go through the piles, and we will see what we were able to pull out of our 2 mega boxes here.
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
All right, let's take a look at what we were able to pull out of our 2 mega boxes. Again, these were $49.99 a piece. I got these from Fanatics website, which I would suggest if you are buying off their website, just expect your boxes to take 3 to 4 weeks. I've never really had a good experience with them. I would say just go straight to Target, go to Walmart, go to their websites. They'll be much, much quicker. Not only that, but the box they shipped it in, I don't know what they're thinking, especially when they're the ones who are manufacturing these cards. The Jarrett Allen pink there. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Just your regular hollow foils, rainbow foils. We did get the gold DC Duo card. So nothing crazy at all. Our rookies that we were able to pull, all base. Got a couple VJ Edgecombs, a couple of his inserts, a couple Dylan Harpers. And then we did get a couple Cooper flags, 1 in each box. Nothing to write home about. But again, was not expecting anything crazy. Was expecting pretty much what we just went through. But either way, still had a fun time ripping these cards. Don't think I'm going to be buying any more of the Topps basketball at this point. I've ripped, I think, one of every SKU except for the hobby and the jumbo hobbies, but this doesn't really make me want to spend the money to buy one of those. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Are you buying this stuff? Have you ripped the mega boxes? If so, what is your best pull? I think I said it earlier, but These boxes were buns. These mega boxes are absolute buns. I would say stay away. You'd be better off buying 2 blasters because at least you're getting some of those opening day tip-off parallels. But those are just my thoughts. If you enjoyed the video today, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you have, it is much appreciated. And as always, good luck breaking.